classified, that had been given that title in America as black, in America, that I'm supposed to stay in a block of a vote. You never heard the term white vote. So why is there a term black vote? How is that okay? It sounds just as racist as a black drinking fountain. And my dad, called me, he said, the thing that the left fear about Ye or makes me the most dangerous is I'm rich. And that's the point. Tupac told me back in the days, you had to get your money right and then you go to war. So I'm going to war. I don't have endless resources. I only have maybe, honestly, only maybe $120 million in my account. But what I'm not going to let happen is I'm not going to let my kids take over Yeezy someday and have a boardroom telling them what to do and talking behind their back. I'm not going to let that happen to my children. So I have to fight right now. And the other powerful icons in black music, when they were at the top of the game, they didn't fight at that point. They were too afraid of losing whatever they had. So by the time they wanted to make a difference, by the time contracts, we need to go to the top lawyers, the top execs, the owners of the stadiums, the owners of the football teams, and the owners of the record labels. And we're going to put them all in one room, and we're going to read let's go top 10 in each one of these categories, right? Let's read Michael B. Jordan's contract.
Why would any of that? Okay, but why would any of that? Why would any of that?
Bro, I ain't finished. I ain't finished my sentence.
Nothing you're saying has anything to do with regret.
Hey, boy.
Don't call me boy.
Don't finish. I told you. Oh, don't treat me like a boy then. I'm going to finish my sentence of my idea.
Nothing you're saying has got anything to do with the tweet.
Cool. Bro, I was in the middle of a sentence, boy. Okay, so are you going to...
You don't own the radio station you talk on, and white people make more money off of you talking than you make. If you don't own your own music you put out, and white people make more off of the albums you put out. If you don't own the business you do, anything dealing with the culture, whether it's a club, whatever it is, if you have a boss who is not of the culture and making more off the culture than you are making, then Kanye West is not the COON, you are. You need to understand you have to check yourself and fix your position first before you talk to a person who actually owns themselves. Because a lot of y'all don't own yourself and cool with other cultures making more off of the culture than you. And that make you the loser.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back, another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in real quick. Now, we've been seeing Kanye talking stuff, controlling the internet, doing different interviews. Did this one right here with Piers Morgan. And I'm going to have the links in the description where y'all can tap into that at. But what Kanye is saying on this topic is 1,000% correct. He ain't lying on that. See, he said a lot of things that I don't agree with and that are out of line. And what Slim Thug was saying is 1,000% correct too. The only thing is Slim Thug worded it wrong, in my opinion. He's supposed to say, if you are happy with that position and you're mad at Kanye for talking about owning his own, and you're comfortable with people owning your culture, your overall head of money, making more money off of you than you make for yourself and dictating your moves, you're comfortable being up under the system. And we know the other group of people who actually own all the labels and everything like that. I'm not going to say no names because I'm not in position like Kanye. Kanye say, man, I only got about 120 million. That's a big only, my nigga. We know how these businesses break down. You got so much in liquid cash, and then you got other things in ownership and things you can expunge and sell or whatever. But what Slim Thug is saying overall is correct, because some people are calling Kanye that, and they really just happy working for the system instead of trying to get up and control their own decisions. Kanye talking right. Now, I don't agree with the George Floyd comments. I don't agree with the White Lives Matter shirt. And I don't agree with him bringing our issues in the community and mixing them up with that stuff he got going on with his wife and his family that's personal, your beef with the boy Pete and all this other stuff. Nah, that ain't it. But if you out here preaching for the man in the system and won't come out and say, hey bro, this system is foul, they do us dirty, but you would go at Kanye for saying it's foul and it's dirty, how they doing creators and black people, how they separating the votes and calling it a black vote. Kanye is correct, my nigga. Skin color is still the determination of everything in this country. As I told y'all before, over a month ago, the system, the man, whoever you want to look at it as, it ain't no money that you make in America, nigga, that you will make in your lifetime that they won't get a percentage of, nigga. It just is what it is. They gonna get money off of everything you bring home. That's how they set it up as a nigga. But it ain't the other way around. You not gonna always get money off of them. Understand that. That's how it go, my nigga. That's the system we are set up in. You can look these things up. You still got basketball owners calling players niggers in 2022. This who they play for. This who cut their checks. This is who owns them on paper. Niggas don't even got access to their own YouTube accounts as artists. This is a fact. But working for somebody and somebody owning you on paper, that doesn't make you a coon. What makes you one is if, hey, you're happy with that position and you faking and farting to appease the system and the man and the people that run this shit, these popular networks and everything else. You see what's happening. You see how they pull everything under the rug. Dog ain't called nobody no derogatory terms. Everybody can get online and say nigga all day. Any race, any background. You can be on your channel saying nigga. Joe Rogan had a whole compilation of saying nigger with an ER. Oh, I'm using it in an educational purpose. Get the fuck out of here, my nigga. Nah. But see, with us, we got to take that. It ain't seen as wrong. But anybody else get disrespected, it is what it is. Like I said before, Kanye had some points that I do agree with, and it's a lot of things he said that I don't agree with. But he keeping it 1,000, my nigga, on what he's saying. Whether he's doing it for his own situation with Old Navy Gap, Boardroom, his kids, how they use his influence to get rich and make money, but really, they not letting him make the decisions that he want to make. But nigga, y'all need me to get richer? Nah, that ain't how it's supposed to go. But I understand what Slim Thug was getting at right there. I say on that one little piece, he could have said it differently so niggas can really understand working for somebody don't make you a coon. It's the mindset and the ideology if you gonna sit up there and go against Kanye and act like he not speaking the real on them certain topics. Tell me what y'all think. We got more shit coming, more videos, all at 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot, man. More coming.